Into 4 they go. Fager, Gundaker, the rest of the field. We see green and we're underway. Jason Fager will take the early lead. Pierce to the inside of Gundaker for second now. The door is open for Pierce. Bobby Pierce and Fager. Pierce had to get on the binders. Fager will slam the door shut. Door back open out of turn number 4. Lap number 1 will go to Fager. Now Pierce. We're going to go to the bottom. Fager's going to use that patented high line, and it'll keep the momentum up and keep him in the lead for now. Marlar 3rd, Gundaker 4th, Gardner 5th, Spangler 6th, Melvin 7th. Fager's showing the way. Jason Fager, Bobby Pierce, your top 2. Now Pierce is going to step up top with Fager. Marlar, a solid 3rd. Ronnie Melvin all over Eric Spangler right now for the number 5-6 spot. Leader has caught lap traffic. Fager will go to the outside of Hartzell. Next in line will be Olsen. Marlar still running 3rd. Gundaker, Gardner, Melvin, Spangler, Scheffler, Spatola, and Culp. Fager will go after Olsen on the outside. They're 2 wide in front of the leaders now, so Fager's got his hands full. Diamond Jim Letizia will be on the bottom. Fager will go around him. He'll bring Pierce along for the ride. Bobby Pierce all over Fager in lap traffic. Pierce to the outside of Fager. New leader, Bobby Pierce on a turn 2. So Fager got sidestepped on the high side by Pierce. Now Pierce has got to cut through the lap traffic. Pierce, close quarters racing over in turn number 2. He'll sidestep TJ Markham. 2 more cars to pass, it'll be clear sailing. Mike Marlar had to slice through lap traffic. Marlar running 3rd. Gundaker running in 4th and Gardner 5th. Now Melvin all over Gardner for the 5th spot. Bobby Pierce gonna use the high side to go around the slower cars. 11 laps in the books, 29 to go. Down the backstretch, Fager chases Pierce. And spinning will be Hartzell over in turn number 1 and caution out. So Hartzell brings out the first caution 11 laps in. It's green flag in the air, we're back to racing. Fager to the inside of Pierce for the lead, but Pierce high side momentum will keep him up front. Gundaker looking at Mike Marlar, and caution will wave for the 28 of Charging Charlie Olsen. Back underway. Again, Fager showed the nose to Pierce. Pierce able to clear him up in 2. Marlar, Gundaker, Gardner, your top 5. Melvin to the inside of Gardner. He'll take over 5th. Rodney Melvin working for 4th now under Gundaker. Melvin's got himself a solid car. So Bob Gardner now will take a look to the inside of Melvin and try and get the number 5 spot back. It won't happen in turn 2. Scheffler and Culp will battle it out for 7th. Fager staying right with the leader, Bobby Pierce. Mike Marlar trying to keep the lead duo within reach. And around, caution is out. Diamond Jim Letizia will hit the spin cycle button in turn 4. That'll bring out the caution at lap 14. Out of 4 they come, we're back underway. As always, Fager will show the nose to Pierce. Pierce will clear him out of 2. Now Melvin to the inside of Gundaker trying to get the 4th spot. Rodney Melvin has been the man on the move so far. Rodney Melvin starting in the 9th spot, working for 4th. Fager not letting Pierce out of his sights. Out of 4 they come, we're back underway. As always, Fager will show the nose to Pierce. Pierce will clear him out of 2. Now Melvin to the inside of Gundaker, trying to get the 4th spot. Rodney Melvin has been the man on the move so far. Rodney Melvin starting in the 9th spot, working for 4th. Fager not letting Pierce out of his sights. Gundaker puts a little distance now between himself and 5th place Rodney Melvin. Timothy Cope, Bob Gardner will go at it for the number 6 spot. And a spin in turn number 2. Caution out from Mike Spatola in the 89. Nice and tight in turn number 4, looking for green. Here we go. Fager with the lead again in turn number 2, and Pierce with the high side momentum. Gordy Gundaker sidestepping Mike Marlar for 3rd. Gundaker now feeling it. Slide job in 4, and Gundaker will take over 3rd. Here comes Rodney Melvin trying to get 2 for 1, 3 wide in turn number 3 for 3rd. Marlar, Melvin, Gundaker all mixing it up. Marlar back to 3rd. Gundaker gets a right rear quarter shot from Melvin. So Rodney Melvin will work with Gundaker now for the number 4 position. Pierce still showing away over Fager. Marlar 3rd. Pierce works his way out of turn number 4 with a sideways. Fabrizius right in his way. Fabrizius will give him the clearance. Pierce will go down the back stretch. About 5 car lengths between himself and Fager. Heavier traffic ahead. Bobby Pierce has got his hands full. Opie on the high side. Hammer on the bottom. Scheffler there in the middle. Pierce has to slowly enter turn number 1. Fager throwing it hard into 1. Opie right in the way up Pierce. Pierce will show him the nose and now go underneath. And Opie will answer back. Opie giving Pierce all he wants to stay on the lead lap, but it's not enough. 12 laps to go from Bobby Pierce. He'll set sail on the high side, as does Fager. Marlar, Gundaker, and Melvin, top 5. Pierce all over Scheffler now. He'll stay 2 wide with Hammer and getting on the gas, then on the brakes, then on the gas was Pierce. 0.8 of a second difference between the leader and Fager. They'll go to work on Chris Carlson next. Oh, and down the front stretch, Spangler and Zunic got together. That allowed Fager to close right in on Pierce. 9 laps to go. Heavy traffic in 2. Pierce starting to get a little bit antsy. Fager has closed the gap down to a car length, down to a bumper length. Pierce all over Razudik. Fager trying to figure out where to go. Pierce threads the needle between Razudik and Carlson. He'll clear them both. Pierce will go under Razudik. Around Carlson. Jason Fager stays right with the leader. 1 car left to get lapped. Just 7 cars on the lead lap, and that 7th place car is Bob Gardner. Clear sailing from here. It's gonna be 6 laps to go this time, and it's gonna be a 2-car battle. Fager will throw it to the inside, had the lead. Pierce will take it back in 2. 5 to go when they come across the line, and Fager's got something for Pierce. It was a .989 lead, and caution comes out with 4 to go. 4 laps to go. Bill Razudik will spin in turn number 1. Wow. Bobby Pierce in charge of bringing him out of 4. He'll dive down out of that corner. We go to green. Pierce and Feger go high side. Middle for Marlar. Here comes Rodney Melvin for 3rd. Down the back stretch and into 3. Rodney Melvin trying to take over the 3rd spot. 3 laps to go for Pierce and Feger. Oh, Gundaker into Melvin. Cope into Gundaker. And Timothy Cope will take care of it. And Gundaker and Melvin are welded together. They separate. They slow. We stay green. 2 to go. White flag the next time by. White flag next time by. Out of turn number 4. White flag in the air for Pierce. 1 to go. What a break for Timothy Cope. Pierce down the backstretch. Checkered flag about to fly for the nighttime career. And for the 2nd time this year, Pierce will win it. Feger 2nd. 3rd to Marlar. 4th to Cope. And 5th to Gardner. And problems between Melvin and Gundaker. We're going to go to victory lane. I asked your mom today before we started, did you wish Dad happy Father's Day? And she said you were planning on wishing him happy Father's Day with a win down here in victory lane, so you delivered.
Yeah, I haven't said it yet all day. Was trying to wait till I got here, and here we are. So that's awesome. I've never won here before. I've only been here a couple times, and it's a really tricky racetrack. You know, I don't think it compares to anywhere else we race. So it's just really cool to win here and to get the 2nd on the tour. It's really cool. So happy Father's Day to my dad, and you know, thanks to all the crew and family and everybody, my girlfriend, my sister, and it's big thanks to the sponsors, Champion Spark Plugs, All Gear Inc., God's Photography, AR Bodies, so many sponsors, and thanks for the fans for coming out too.
So you move up now to 15th on the all-time win list, which is great, but we're about championships here, and you get the Northern Kickoff Tour Championship. So $2,000 extra, and you move into the points lead, obviously where you've been, as we head into the Heartland Tour, but more important, the overall Summer Nationals. Tony Izzo, come on over here, buddy. Tony Izzo Jr., a Summer Nationals winner many times. This kid can drive the race car, man.
Me and his dad always talk about it. We don't ever remember driving the way he did, and he sure puts on a show, and I love that he supports our shows, and he works hard. He's a good working kid and deserves everything he gets, and he sure does put a show on for everybody, and I love when he comes to our races because he does make sure it's interesting, and put your hands together for him because he's always putting a show on for you folks. And we really do appreciate what he does and his whole family does.
Can you imagine what he's going to do July 4th at LaSalle when we go over there?
I don't think anybody should miss it because he's always putting on a show there too. He was 1 lap away from winning the Thaw Brawl 2 years in a row, and he's really keeping the excitement going in late model dirt racing, and sure hope to have that for a long time with this kid.
Bobby, you've been good on the high side all night long, but the move you made to go around Feger in a lap car must have been enough room there because you used it and you took it and you went. Looked a little dicey from our spot.
Yeah, I couldn't see the corner very good heading in until I got there, and I was like, whoa, I might have overshot it, but the car stuck, luckily, and, you know, I wasn't planning on getting around that early because, you know, that was a lot of laps that felt like to lead that race, so, man, I wanted that race over so bad.
You got the job done, buddy. You're going to get some pictures with the family and the crew. We've got 3 winners of the Hoosier hats, so go enjoy victory lane. Bobby Pierce, the smooth operator, your winner tonight here at Wilmot.